Alright guys, Brian from RVing Illustrated here. You remember in a previous video that I talked about the service that I had with Camping World and wasn't too happy with it. They wanted to charge me for a refrigerator service and for a hot water heater service, $79 each, just because some dirt and debris was in the area. I'll show you here what I got. Went ahead and ordered some bug screens. I hadn't had these on there. My rig is only 2 years old. Not our rig, should have had these on there, but I haven't. Here I have the one for the furnace. This one is for the refrigerator vents, and this one's for the hot water heater. So I'm going to be installing all these today, and I'll show you how easy and simple it is. All right, first thing we're going to do the refrigerator one. And if you look at the side of my rig here, this is the refrigerator vent. To get this off, all you got to do is turn these little tabs. Sometimes you may need to stick something up in there, a screwdriver or a penny or nickel or something. But anyway, they turn pretty easy. Come out sideways, then you open it. And it comes right off. Set that to the ground. And as you can see right here, it's a little dirty, dusty. I believe what happened is when I cut my grass with the riding lawnmower, it blows up in there. And of course, I guess wind blowing, it blows in there. As you can see, there's nothing else going on in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shop vac. I'm going to vacuum this out first. All right. As you guys can see, a lot cleaner. I am going to get this one section over here where the camera was sitting at though first. Alright, I checked in here and I don't see any bugs, any wasps making any nests yet. So I'm going to sit here and show you how to put these vents on. I open up the package. If you notice, there's 3 vents, and the cover back here. And basically, according to the instructions, is they set inside there. Excuse me. Set inside here on the outside. I don't know if you can see it. Do it upside down here. Anyway, they set inside here. And then what you do is you take these little zip ties that came with them. There's 2, 4, 6 zip ties. And according to the instructions, is you just zip tie them on the inside to where they're attached. And it's easier actually to do it on this side. You can keep them sitting there. Anyway, find where one of the crossbars are here, plastic crossbars. Go down, come back up. turned a good way. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these started, get these on here, and speed this camera up because I know you don't want to sit here and watch me do all this. Alright guys, this was a little bit tedious work, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got small fingers and it was difficult to move around with these little tiny ties. I don't know if you could use any much bigger ties or not, but these are the ones that came with it. But I found out that if you go over, you cross over like an X, over the X formation here, or the plus, whatever you call it, it seems to work a little bit better. It holds it in tighter. But you come up underneath on one side of the plastic and then cross over this big side here, like I'm doing right here, it appears to be better. So next thing I need to do is I'm gonna go get something to clip these into these wires here, and next you'll see me installing it back in. Alright guys, got my little mini Leatherman tool here with the scissors on it. Let's see how that works. Easy. Like cutting butter. Alright, let's install this bad boy. All it does, put back in them holes there. Start doing this one-handed. Let's see. Turn that back. Turn that back. There you go. Now what I may do is, if you notice this one is hanging down a little bit. This top one is, I think it's the last one I did. It's on there a little bit better. I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably pull this off later, or maybe get some more ties. That might be a good idea, is to get some more small ties and do it once or twice more along the way here. But anyway, you get the idea. See how it is. So the next one we're going to handle or tackle is the furnace down here. And to get this furnace off, we got to take these screws off here. Let's see how easy it is. I never had it off. Sorry about the background noise, but there's some kids here in the neighborhood playing around. That's on there good. Let's see. Yeah. We'll get this one. Little vinyl graphic is stuck all over it, which is kind of good, I guess, in a way. I think we got it there. Yeah. Alright, while I get these off, let me set you down here for a minute. Alright, hopefully you can see here. Sure about the tripod out. Oh, it's lazy today. What you can do is on this one you take off all these screws here. Surprised they didn't tell me I needed furnace service or generator service or stove service. Felt like they were really trying to jack me. I know with this unit being only 2 years old and we're not having any issues, that we're not needing service. out here. This one's gonna be pretty simple, I think. It looks like you just stick it in there. I know some of them have a double. My old travel trailer had a double unit on it. So we're gonna install this one. And all we gotta do, pull the screen off, stick it like that to where it sticks out. Make sure it don't fall over. I believe that is right. Let me see. That looks like that's how it does it. Do need to straighten it up some. You want to make sure you get it in there straight. If you have this type. And some screws going back in here. Might have been a little bit easier if I had a power drill. That's my black one there. Folks, this is real time. You're seeing all my screwed ups. Alright, I'm not going to tighten them all the way down yet because I want to make sure I got this screen in there straight. Looks like it might be a little bit crooked right now. Started. See how easy that was to get to that furnace assembly. Alright. Alright, that looks straight. Let's tighten this bad boy down. Stayed straight. There it goes. Back in there. See how it looks? Looks good. All screws are back in there. Alright guys, I'm over here on the furnace side and we're going to be installing this one. This one comes with a little special tool and some spring clips on there. And let's get this down. I'm going to open this up first and show you what they told me was needing service. The only thing I've done to touch this since they told me I needed service on it was there was a little wasp nest right here, probably about the size of that little thing, with one wasp. I took my key, knocked it out, got rid of it. I looked all in here, shine the light. There's nothing wrong with it at all. All the thing I see is a little bit of dirt, debris. And that's what they said. They said debris in the hot water heater. Now, how can debris be in my hot water heater? How would they know? I don't think they tested my hot water system, but anyway. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the same as I did on the refrigerator vent side, and I'm gonna vacuum this out. Give this a try here. Much cleaner. So, let me set the camera down here and I'll show you how I set this up. Take this out of the package. Comes with this little tool. It's got like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a little indention in it. It comes with 2 of these little spring clips. And let's see if I can get this unhooked. I just got one. There it goes. Alright, so basically what you do, close the furnace back up. Goes across it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these hooks, I'm going to hook it out in the middle into one of those right there. Then I'm going to take this little tool, I don't know if you can see it or not. Hard time getting it come through the little hole there. Anyway, there you go. It pokes through the hole, and then basically what you do is you, in that little indentation, you put the end of the spring, and like, whoops. Put it in like that, and you just bring it in and hook it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this other spring on this other side. Get it hooked in. So it'll be easier. Alright, let's give this a shot. So with that on there, let's put this on here. Sounds easier than what it is. It's easier if you get it loaded first. And turn it and it's hooked. Alright. On this side. Basically do the same thing. There it goes. Slide around, get it, it'll lock it in there. It's not going to go anywhere. Anyway, there you have it, guys. That was real time. Showed you how to do it from start to beginning. That's how long it took. These bug screens are good. They'll keep out wasps, dirt daubers, all that sort of thing. Of course, you know, it's gonna be 100% because she's got a little hole right there. Something small can get up in there, but you kind of need that. That needs to be down like that. But anyway, it looks good. That'll keep out the debris, or at least some debris. Dust and dirt still gonna get in there. Routinely, you're gonna need to take these covers off and clean them. So, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. I really don't care if you don't. I just want to show you how to do this stuff, and I'll save myself over 150, actually 160, 200 bucks right there. There's no way that these needed service. If I was having issues with them, they were older, I would probably say yes, I would get the service. But with the with them being this old, there's no way.